Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out today's video. Today, we're going to take a look at a couple Legend League attacks, how I do Yeti Smash, and just walk you guys through what I'm doing. Alright, let's jump into some raids. Okay, so the first base here, a bit of a box style base, I guess. Maybe diamond, I don't know. Anyways, what I like to do with these is I'm either going to start with a queen charge or a warden walk, and what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to figure out where I want to hit the base. So I decided to do a warden walk here at the workshop because it's going to be relatively short. I do want to get these two buildings, the gold elixir storage or the gold storage and the archer tower. So we're just going to wait for the warden to take those down. Sometimes it could take a while, and I try to pick a warden charge that I either don't need to rage at all, or if I know I'm gonna rage, like if I wanted to get this scatter shot, it would take 2 rages, which sometimes I do, and if we come across a base like that, I'll explain to you why I do it when I do. Now that we got this funnel pretty much set, we're gonna start the other funnel, and by the time the warden's done beating on that storage, it'll be time to send the whole army in, and we could pull the warden over. So King and the witches, they made the funnel, but they're actually coming towards the warden, which isn't the end of the world, but it's not great either. And now we're coming into the town hall area. I sent 1 cocoa balloon. I hit the warden ability and see what happens. We got to jump to the core. We have the witches and wizards cleaning around the outside. The hogs from the siege barracks coming in with the royal champ to support. Let's zoom out a little. Now, I bring a heal spell, right? And basically, that's obviously going to be for the hogs anywhere they go. I try to bring that heal spell to keep those hogs alive just a little bit longer, because the longer they live, the longer the royal champion lives. Here we go. Got the main army over here. Had the hogs and the royal champ working their way through that top compartment. Now, you'll notice I still have 7 balloons, a freeze, and a haste. So basically what I'm just waiting to see is where can I use these balloons to get the absolute most value. So just letting everybody do their part. The royal champ is just barely not going to get that inferno. And the witches are coming around, and they're about to start taking that inferno to the face. So I put the balloons in here, and I only put 3 of them, and I kind of thought that 3 would be enough, but it wasn't, and I needed the other balloons for this inferno tower down here because I knew that the queen could take 1 of them, but she wouldn't get both in time. So once she went up north, I immediately put the balloons down for the south inferno tower. And she breaks in, and we're good. There is actually this platform up here survived somehow, so it's a good thing we didn't waste too much time. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at another raid. Okay, so this is a very funky looking base, and I spent a few seconds looking at this, and ultimately I decide that I want to charge this multi-target inferno with the warden. Okay, and then I want to charge my yetis right down this core, use the king to funnel this off over here, which is to run down the side over here with the siege barracks, P.E.K.K.A, and the royal champion. And I did this recently, and there's my warden. I did this recently in a 1v1 tournament where the town hall was at the very back end of the base. I started complete opposite, and I didn't even intend the Yetis to go there. I used the royal champion to take it down because the Yetis took everything around the town hall down. So I knew that this plan could work. I just knew I was going to have to execute pretty well to make sure that it does. I put this wizard over here to help clear out some of this trash so the warden wouldn't end up walking away. So here he goes. I go ahead and rage him up because we're going to take on the royal champ as well. It's actually pretty good value to snipe the royal champion with the rage spell with the warden. I think that's a good trade. one I'm happy to do. Another wizard to help clean up some of these storages. Alright, now we got the warden on the multi-target inferno. Pan out just a little bit and wait to see when we start our funnels. So now we send in the Yetis. We send in the queen. We put the king down for the funnel. And the siege barracks. Got the bowlers behind the Yetis. There we go. Put a Valk in there too, just in case some skelly traps popped. We don't want that funnel getting hung up. And now the witches. And now everybody's moving down that big fat channel in between the eagle compartment and the inferno compartment. And we have to poison the CC there. I decided to put the royal champ in now so that we could get rid of this air defense before it picks off all the healers. Here we go. It's working our way through. Hogs are about to come in. Hit the warden ability now. Had to freeze that town hall scatter shot to make sure that the royal champ wasn't getting blasted. I did go ahead and heal to kind of help the hogs. They're going to get cooked there though, so not the best. But sometimes if you put the siege barracks down too early, the hogs do kind of run into a lot of problems. So piece of advice, if you can hold the siege barracks for a little bit later in the funnel, let's say 30 seconds later than you put the king and witches, it usually works out a little bit better. I put the balloons in, I put the haste in, and it is going to be close on time, but we are going to manage to pull out a triple on this super strange base. But yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more raid. Okay, so we ran into an extremely common base. I'd actually never hit this base, I don't think, with this particular strategy. I'm not sure I've ever hit this with Yetis. I know I've hit it with Lalo and I've hit it with Hybrid, but my plan is I'm going to come in right here at this this area here, the warden and the double cannon. And I'm going to bring the queen, the healers, a lot of cocoa balloons. I figured it was super trapped, and it was trapped. It wasn't super trapped. And then I put the warden to assist the queen, and that's just to help her move faster and make sure that if anything does pop up there, she's not going to die. Immediately put down the heavy funnel, wall break into the inferno compartment, and I'm going to jump on this king platform and make sure we get the town hall. So everybody's in, working our way into the base. Things looking pretty good. Trying to hold that warden to wait to see when we activate this town hall. Hit the warden because the queen shot the town hall. We are dealing with the CC right now. The town hall goes down super fast though. And we did catch some of our funnel troops in that tome, so they're really cleaning up over here. Troops moved into the core, kind of. We don't bring a second jump because you don't really need it. Hogs do end up in the core. We are going to heal that core, which is a ton of value. Whoa. Sorry about that. Balloons for the back end over here to pick off some of these outside point defenses. And get that inferno down. There we go. King ability. Got to hold that all the way till now. Just now hitting the king ability. That's usually a sign of a really strong push through the base when your king is using his ability on the back end of the base. Coming through. Gonna go ahead and use the Royal Champ's ability after 3 hits on the Inferno Tower. There we go. And we get all that down. Healers are trying to switch, but they end up staying on the queen. And this is a massive overkill on a very old base. So, anyways, just want to share with you guys how I do Yetis in Legend League. I feel like the strategy is very, very powerful. It's a lot like the way some people play Lalo, where you kind of plan your entry, your pathing for your troops, and you play the spells kind of on the fly. You know, the heal always usually goes with the hogs. Well, not always, but usually goes with the hogs. And then the balloons with the haste is kind of a flex play that you can use to take down annoying defenses like single target infernos or the eagle, or cut pathing, clear out a whole compartment. With the freeze, the haste, and the balloons, you can clear out a whole compartment. So anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. and I will see you in the next one.